Playboi Carti fans are turning on him, bro. I'm not even a huge Playboi Carti fan. You feel me? I remember when he came up, it was him, Lil Yachty, and Lil Uzi Vert. They all came up at the same time, you feel me? And it's crazy to see how Playboi Carti ended up having the biggest fan base out of all of them. Crazy. Who? Playboi Carti. Out of Lil Yachty and Lil Uzi. Who you think got the bigger fan base? Playboi Carti fan base is different, bro. Like, they go crazy for Playboi Carti. I don't bump Carti at all. Like, I try to bump his music. That shit is just too crazy for me. He dressed too weird. Be on some evil demonic shit. Like, I just can't get into it. But his fan base is crazy, bro. Like, bro. The nigga.
He done turned niggas to gay vampires.
Gay vampires. Oh, man. So we finna go ahead and get into this. Playboi Carti fans are turning on him, man. We finna see what this boy talk about.
Dude's hanging out with Lato instead of his own children, lol, what a f***ing disgrace. Bro, he destroyed his hype. Who the F cares about his album? Still, tell me. Is Carti's music even good enough to wait this long? It seems like Playboi Carti fans have had enough of being edged and lied to for years on end, as they are now completely turning on him and realizing how much of a terrible human being he is. From lying about a release to distract fans from the fact he choked his pregnant baby mother, missing his son's birth to play the PlayStation, Uzi Vert, and just constantly mistreating his fans. Has Playboi Carti sabotaged the hype for his most important album yet? Or is this just all part of the plan? So recently on Twitter, Carti fans have been going feral, and it's not for the right reasons. It's not the same old Carti fans going nuts over a snippet or a fit pic. It's fans now realizing that he is just a piece of shit. It all started a couple of days ago when academics would tell his stream that they should expect their album in February, as if that isn't something they have heard a million times before.
Right? And they wanted to know when the album was going to come out, whatever, and he told them, hey, listen,
this recently, about like a week ago,
in February. He supposedly told some other people February. His label hasn't confirmed to me February. And I'm gonna be honest with you, if you're a Carti fan, I would probably say put 5% stock on him dropping in February. If you ask me, I would say 85% sure it's dropping this year. February, 5 to 7%. You know what I mean?
Now, we all know Carti fans, usually they go crazy for this type of information. I mean, this time last year, funnily enough, academics would say the same thing. Expect the album to drop around the start of 2024, which of course got fans excited as they genuinely thought he'll be dropping, as this was also around the time he began dropping all the singles. Whereas if we look at the fans' reactions now, they're not excited anymore. Hype is gone,
I don't understand why they let this man so
thinks
much.
he needs 4+ years to rap about drugs, money and hoes. As we can see, it looks
know what
like
he's
they've
saying.
had enough, but fans not being interested in information regarding the album's release isn't the only issue that's been happening in the Carti community, as it seems like fans have had enough of Carti in general. So I think we all know Iggy Azalea. Not only is she a huge artist herself, but also the mother of Playboi Carti's son, Onyx. Well, a couple of days ago, she would be doing some sort of stream where a Carti fan would ask her if he is dropping, to which she would actually reveal to fans she hasn't heard from Carti in 6 months.
Damn.
So much. Someone saying tell Playboi Carti to drop. I don't speak to him, my love. We haven't heard from that man in over like 6 months. We don't know where he is. I don't have no idea, have no association. You would have to tell somebody that speaks to where.
Not hear from your kid in 6 months is crazy.
Okay.
Now, this not only left fans disappointed, but really shocked the entirety of the internet, as this situation went pretty viral with tens of millions of views, leaving people in disgust and shock at how someone can abandon their family. Carti's music is wash and he's a deadbeat father. This fella is such a loser. Mysterious to your own fam is crazy. And that's only 2 of the replies. There is literally hundreds of more that have thousands of likes showing how disgusted they are at Carti's behavior. And just now, a couple days ago, Carti posted some pictures and was spotted shooting a video supposedly for Lato's Blixum remix. obviously suggesting it's going to drop soon, to which fans responded by saying
I don't
they
get it.
simply don't care. Which, I mean,
Oh,
makes
yeah.
sense. Why would fans care about a remix to a song that was released in August, 5 months ago?
Oh, matter of fact,
Especially
this
as his
video
verse
just
has
dropped,
also
bro.
been leaked for a very
That video was
long
cool,
time.
though.
So what has
Lotto
caused
hard.
these Carti fans
I
to
fuck with
turn
Lotto.
from literal lovers of this guy to completely hating him in the span of a couple weeks? Well, let's bring it all the way back to 2015,
For a long time, I didn't even know
where
Playboi Carti
Carti
was
would
from
begin
Atlanta.
his disingenuous acts. Posted to fashion designer's Instagram Ian Connor, this clip of Carti working on a computer with the caption "Cash Carti the mixtape
Lotto
soon."
lit.
Well, funnily
Lotto
enough,
on
this
one.
mixtape
Good run.
wouldn't drop until literally 2 years later in 2017. Now, of course, this is just something petty. Carti wasn't really big around this time, so a small lie like this didn't really upset his fans at all. However, during the release of this mixtape, he would get himself into many
mixtape legendary.
controversies that really revealed how much of a terrible person he is. Firstly, around 2016, before the release of Self-Titled, Carti would be accused of stealing a producer's beats, which he did by taking a snippet the producer sent him and looping it to extend the beat so he can rap over it, which he would then
Finesse!
release without paying or getting permission.
Finesse,
And once
finesse!
Carti was confronted by this producer via Twitter DMs, he just sent him dozens of insults and threats.
What he said?
Confronted by this producer via Twitter DMs, he just sent
You rapped over purchase your tracks today. So what I do to you? Can't wait to see you, bitch. Bro, you stole from me and I wanted credit and royalties and to work with you. Stop tripping. Stop hitting me up. I'ma find you, little bitch. Fuck everybody who love you. You a P. Niggas tripping, bro.
and threats.
You a bitch. I can't wait to catch y'all slipping. Don't drop shit with me on your shit, on everything. I'll fight you. I will have niggas at your house today. Try me. I'm in UK. I'm bored. I will gladly set your ass up. Fuck you. In young bands. Pussy. Nigga, you be stealing my beats and stealing my sound. I haven't done shit to your ass, but make beats that you stole. I don't give a fuck how you feel. It's a damn song. What the fuck have I done to you? You stole beats and running with the sound.
I mean, he even tried hitting
That's
up the
crazy.
producer's friend to ask him for his location so they could
that nigga tryna
probably
run
go
down for
jump and
real.
rob him. Pretty crazy reaction
This nigga
to
crazy.
something that could have easily been solved. But this wasn't the only bridge Carti burned throughout his career, as Carti would also steal beats
Ian
from
Connor done
notorious
put a
blood
lot of these niggas
producer
on.
Mexico Dro. And guess
fell
what?
off.
That wasn't it. Carti had also abandoned his lifelong
Ian Connor?
best friends, Uno the Activist and Thousand Band
I don't be seeing shit
Farney.
from
As
him
if you
no more.
didn't know, these three were super tight when they were coming up, and at one
Yeah,
point
Uno the
even
Activist?
created a group together titled
Yep.
Splur Gang. However, it seemed like Carti left his friends behind to keep friendships that would be more advantageous to his career. Now, let me explain. Firstly, Farney. Well, he got into a beef with Lil Yachty after Farney thought he
He
said
still be on there, but he don't be doing all the shit he used to be doing.
Who?
Ian Connor.
I was say, bro, but you forgot, bro. Ian Connor was popping like that boy was on a crazy run. Like,
He still be,
still be doing shit.
yeah.
I ain't hear from that boy in
up,
years.
which led to him getting his chain snatched. This led to Farney retaliating by shooting at Yachty, trying to kill him, eventually leading to Farney getting
Shooting
jumped
at
by
who?
Yachty's goons.
Yachty?
Now, after that all
What?
went
What's
down,
going on?
Carti obviously had to choose sides. His very close friend Farney, or the hottest SoundCloud rapper
Weirdos
at the
being in
time,
street beef
Lil
is
Yachty.
crazy.
And I think it's clear whose side Carti was on, as one day after Farney got jumped by Yachty's crew, his and Carti's faded interview was released on YouTube. Then let's move on to Uno.
Both of them niggas
So
rich as
again,
fuck.
if you didn't know,
Yachty rich
Uno
as
the
fuck.
Activist was shot by fashion designer Bloody Dior back in 2016.
What's going on?
Now the issue was Carti, Uno, Farney, Bloody Dior and a couple of other people and some of the ASAP mob were like one big kind of friend group, if you want to put it that way. But after Uno got shot, obviously this caused tension and made people choose sides, with Farney deciding to stick with Uno whilst Carti decided to stay on good terms with Bloody Dior, probably because he was cool with all the ASAP people, which of course would be more advantageous for his rise to stardom. Overall, with my point being,
This shit
Carti
crazy.
is willing to do
I ain't know these
anything
niggas
as
deep-
long
this
as
deep
it will
in the
benefit
streets.
his career, and is
This shit
willing to
crazy.
treat people like trash or completely cut them off if they are disturbing his success. Now, this was really the first time fans got to see the dark side of Playboi Carti, and in reality, it was all brushed
Fashion niggas
aside.
playing with
He was the hot new
Niggas
artist
shooting on the
blowing
sidewalk,
up,
they
so
still ain't
no
in
one
the
really
streets.
cared. But moving into the rollout of his second studio album, Lotta Red, hints of Carti being a terrible and disingenuous person would start being more and more common. On the 27th of July in 2019, just
Yachty said
over a
his
year
Maybach
since the
tires be
release
flat
of his
'cause he
last
don't drive 'em.
project, Die Lit,
That
Carti
nigga
would
rich as
announce
shit.
on stage to fans that he is planning
Yachty
to
different
drop
kinda
within
rich.
the next 60 days.
I'm trying to drop my shit in the next 60 days.
Which at first seemed believable. Carti dropped self-titled in 2017.
It's crazy how normal this nigga used to look.
Lit a year later in 2018.
I can't even recognize this nigga no more.
So dropping another project a year from his last in 2019 seemed like a normal thing to do. But of course, this was just a complete lie, as those 60 days would pass and fans would get nothing. But this was really just the beginning, as fast forwards a couple months in the October of 2019, he would post photos to his Instagram with the caption 48 hours locked in, which led to fans believing, yo, Carti is finally doing something. I mean, with the fact that the
1.1 million
16th
likes
of
is crazy.
October in 2019 was a Wednesday,
Niggas don't get
meaning
that.
48 hours from that date would be a
That's
Friday,
crazy.
fans really thought he was dropping. But guess what? 48 hours later, still nothing. And these pointless lies would continue leading up to the release of Lotta Red, as it seemed like Carti knew how much anticipation it created each time he lied. After the release of his heavily criticized single At Me in the April of 2020, Carti would put out the infamous Monday tweet, implying that he would be releasing something on Monday. A song, an
257,000
announcement,
likes.
something. I
This
mean,
nigga
after
got
Carti
motion.
put out his post, Uzi would tweet at him saying,
So you dropping Monday,
Carti,
bet.
So you dropping Monday? Bet it. Which led to fans even speculating that we could be getting a Carti Uzi collab on Monday. But Monday came about and it seemed like fans were misled once again. And the truth was, Carti and Uzi were probably sat on FaceTime, bored out of their minds, kicking their feet in the air, thinking how they can edge their fans. Then right before the release of Lotta Red, it seemed like he was desperate to create as much hype as possible, as Carti would begin tweeting at different artists to create the illusion that they will be featuring on the album.
So these
At
niggas all
Post
still
Malone,
shit together?
Hey,
I
at
know Lil
Pharoah,
Yachty and
what you
Uzi be
doing?
beefing.
At Travis, wow, amazing, love the
Yachty and
verse
Uzi be
Red
beefing.
Red Red. I mean, he even posted a TikTok to one of his most anticipated leaks, Pissy Pamper, with a verse from Kid Cudi, which he captioned Kid Cudi on Kid Cudi, suggesting that this song will feature on the album with a feature from Kid Cudi. But eventually the album
Cudi.
would drop on the 25th of December,
Cudi,
and it seemed like all those tweets were lies.
Niggas be-
just
niggas
to
be
create
trolling though,
hype
niggas be
and
rage baiting.
anticipation. Now, even with the album being released and officially out to the public, Carti would continue lying to his fans, as on the 26th of December, he would tweet, "Talk to me, what song do you need on Deluxe?" To which he would follow up with a day later saying that Deluxe is on the way. But as usual, Carti failed to follow up with his promises. Now the thing is, why would
Niggas be
Carti lie
trolling,
about
for real,
dropping
bro.
the Deluxe? He doesn't even need to create more hype, he's already dropped the album. Well, on the day the album released, and just in general around that period, Iggy Azalea would begin exposing Carti for being a terrible father and partner, as she would send out dozens of tweets telling the world how Carti basically abandoned her
Damn.
and his son on Christmas Day to throw an album listening party, how
Off the
he
fist.
missed his son's birth to play the PlayStation with Lil Uzi Vert, and
That ain't
how
funny,
he
bro.
missed his
This man was in Philly playing PS5 mid-pandemic the day my son was born. Even though it was a scheduled C-section, I had Onyx alone completely because he was my only visitor approved with COVID. We lived together at that time. That's some wild shit, bro. That's some wild shit.
son's birth to play the
Niggas don't know how serious that 2K be. You gotta get that level 40 before the season over.
Pushing P.
PlayStation with Lil Uzi
He hasn't
Vert, and
PlayStation?
how he still hasn't signed his son's birth certificate.
This nigga
Now,
ain't
I'm not
signed the
sure
birth
if
certificate?
That was the reason he did announce the Deluxe, to distract fans from the fact Iggy was exposing him, or because the album was receiving so much hate he wanted to make it up to fans by dropping Grails via a Deluxe. I mean, I think we all remember Christmas Day when Holiday Trash was trending. I mean, even months after the
A whole
album's
lot of
release,
trash
he was
is
doing
funny
an
as fuck.
interview with the Rolling Stone saying that the Deluxe Deluxe is on the way and is planned to release in the spring of 2021. But of course,
so this is the last album he dropped.
So I genuinely don't even know what his plan was. It would also be around this period at the start of 2021 that Carti would begin teasing another album, Molly World, which he would announce to his fans via an Instagram post captioned, "Let's drop this new album, we not done," with one of his photographers, Gunnar Stall, commenting under the post Molly World, revealing
niggas be with the bullshit, niggas be with the troll, hell yeah,
of course, this
Molly
was just a
World.
lie. Now the thing is, Carti would literally evolve from just lying to his fans to now literally scamming them. Let's fast forwards towards the end of 2021, where Carti would announce this Narcissist project, as he would post multiple pictures to his Instagram with the date 09/13/21. During this rollout, he would also announce a tour via his website, and eventually when the 13th of September came around, fans were ready and excited. Carti could be potentially dropping another album less than a year after Playboi Red, but no. Instead, a bunch of Narcissist themed clothing would be listed on Carti's website, being sold for extraordinary prices. Now the next day, Carti would tweet out alerting fans that the website was hacked and that he never approved any of this happening.
This nigga
so
so shut
follow
up.
up with the next day, as he would tweet again showing text messages which read, "Forget about the sample clearances, drop Narcissist," which got fans thinking that Carti is going to actually drop this Narcissist project. But long story short,
so he blamed it on the label.
Would end up happening.
Smooth.
But of course, during this time, people were not sure what the hell was going on. Was the website a scam, or was it a publicity stunt to attract more attention to the album?
He even said
well,
date.
if we look at the merch from the website, some of the items didn't
Narcissist
even have
ain't even
Narcissist
spell
spelled
right.
out correctly, and some of the items were found significantly cheaper on Chinese retailer websites, meaning Carti or his team were buying motorcycle gear from Temu, printing Narcissist
for
on
5K? Who the fuck
go
gonna buy a motorcycle helmet for
Even
5K?
the ski masks that were listed on
Carti?
the website for $40 were found on Alibaba for 45 cents. It's
I ain't
just
gonna lie, I'd have bought that
outrageous.
ski mask for $40.
This wasn't the only
Got Playboi
scam
Carti on it?
Carti was involved in, as during the summer of 2023, Carti would announce the Antagonist tour, with support from the entire Opium Collective.
This nigga booming. This nigga
performing
doing
across
2-3
Europe
tours
and
on
America.
one album?
Now at first, fans were confused, as the venues that were selected for these shows were arenas, which seat 5 to 20,000 people, and no offense to Carti and Opium, but there was no chance they were going to fill up these places, especially back in 2023. But of course, fans would buy tickets anyways, which were going for upwards of an outrageous $300. That's what you pay for a 3-day festival, not a 2-hour show. However, just 6 days before the first stop in Europe, the tour was postponed, leaving fans enraged,
That was you
because
who I
not
went
only
when
did
we went
some
to
of
go
these
see,
fans pay $200, $300, but a lot of fans had also booked travel and hotels, meaning they were spending upwards of $1,000 to see Carti, just for him to cancel on them at the last minute, which by the way was probably because of the fact a majority of the stops sold barely any tickets, due to the arenas being too large to fill. Just look how fans who had to travel to the shows responded to the situation on social media. I am from Slovakia and I have flight as well as apartment booked in Brussels. I delayed my surgery for this and can't cancel my Ryanair flights. In Malta, we have to pretty much fly to go anywhere else, and we don't get a lot of big rappers stopping here on their tour. So I had to take leave and plan a holiday to go to Carti's concert. I'm still gonna have a dope ass time in Berlin for sure, but it's an asshole move to cancel 3 days before your tour is supposed to start. Carti is like a 30-year-old man who would rather be mysterious rather than actually communicate like a normal human to his fans. Playboi Carti, pregnant woman beating. I mean, this was no longer just internet lies.
All the motherfuckers talking shit still show up to that concert.
Exactly.
There was so many jits at that damn rollout waiting for him.
Bro, you see the nigga said, bro, I rescheduled my surgery for Playboi Carti concert, and that nigga still ain't show up. Bro, that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Playboi Carti fans is a different kind of beast. Like, I don't see no other fan base like this. This nigga got a real cult following. For some reason, like, I don't even understand how the shit got this high level. Like, is his music that good for the cult following to be this crazy? Am I tripping?
It ain't.
It's not, right?
It ain't. But
it's the lifestyle.
You don't know shit about it until you drop.
Yeah.
So
I wanted to go talk about the scam he did with Aiden Ross.
Carti was genuinely playing with people's time, money, and lives. I mean, personally, I remember when I saw him at Wireless in 2023.
Well, it might not be trash, but they ain't that good for this shit.
Turned up like 30 minutes late, or I think it was even an hour, but I just don't get it. You're probably being paid upwards of like $100,000, yet you can't even get there on time. Now, Carti scamming and lying wouldn't be the only reason fans began turning on him during that year. Let's bring it back to late December 2022, where Carti would put out some tweets, again lying to fans about releasing music, which of course, you know, got Twitter riled up as fans were filming themselves because Carti might be dropping. Now, this would of course turn out to be nothing. However, just 2 months later, in the February of 2024, TMZ would put out an article that Carti had been arrested after attacking and choking his pregnant girlfriend, with the incident occurring on the 20th of December in 2022, which led fans to believe that Carti had in fact put out those tweets about releasing music to distract fans in case any information came out about his arrest. Of course, it didn't end up working out for him, as people found out 3 months later by accident, but it really shows how evil and scummy he is. This man knew that someone like TMZ may find out about his arrest, so he puts out tweets in case anything gets out to the public. It's really dark. I mean, we haven't even delved into the rollout of I Am Music.
You know how that shit be when niggas get in trouble, niggas get locked in. Like, man, I am tripping, bro. I do gotta drop this album. I do gotta drop some music, man. I'm tripping. You know what, fans? It's time, man. I'm finna just drop this shit, bro. I ain't got time for this shit, bro. I gotta go to court. You know what? Yeah, man, it's time. I'm finna drop this music. Niggas don't want to do right till they in the fucking corner.
Music yet, where again, Carti would mislead and scam fans. I think we all remember the beginning of the I Am Music rollout. Carti would make this grand return to social media, dropping all these Instagram and YouTube exclusive singles. Academics would be on stream saying the album is dropping at the start of 2024. Carti and his groupies would all be posting I Am Music 2024. I mean, Carti even made an entire song dedicated to 2024 music. And honestly, it seemed believable. Throughout the entire year, Carti was doing a bunch of features with artists such as Future, Ye, Camila Cabello, The Weeknd, and even dropped his own single, All Red, his first in 4 years. Now, I must say that 2024 was looking really good for Carti and his fans. I mean, apart from when he scammed Aiden Ross at the start of the year, which made him look like a terrible person, which I think we can safely say he is. Now, even though he did scam him and got absolutely blasted by the internet for a day or two, guess what? It's Carti and people let it slide. Now, after Carti dropped All Red in the September...
How the fuck they paid this nigga $2 million to jump on stream? I think he got half up front. And then he was trying to get some other shit, like he wanted a private jet or some other shit that they didn't agree on. Aiden's so stupid for giving the man 2 M's. Aiden said it wasn't him. He said it was the nigga who run Kick gave him the 2 M's to go on Aiden Ross stream, I guess to turn the platform up, you feel me? Because Fanbase just that big, but 2 M's is stupid as shit, bro. Please play me 2 M's. I'll be live streaming for fucking 2 months straight, whatever you need me to do. Niggas tripping. Yeah, at least got the M, try to get a private jet, all kind. Man, this shit crazy.
September of 2024, fans thought it was genuinely time. I mean, this was interpreted as the lead single, and it was already getting close to the end of the year, and with the song's release, Carti...
Niggas fried, bro. Hold on, man. Let me change the battery real quick. I ain't giving him 1 M, 2 M's. But that boy gonna bring that hype, man. People want to see that Playboi Carti. How much would you pay? How much would you pay for Playboi Carti? You feel me? Collab. What you paying? How much you give him? If you got the money, how much you paying him? What's the most?
Half a ticket.
Half a ticket? Yeah, that's fair. With his fan base, that's definitely fair. I'll give him half a ticket. 2 M's is crazy.
Or what?
No, just like pull up on a live stream or a podcast, like just a collab type shit.
Half a ticket.
Half a ticket. I agree. And he was on screen for 2
Carti
minutes.
would also launch
Ran
an
off.
iMusic website with merch and vinyls. But nothing ended up happening. If anything, Carti would continue
All that shit go to his
infuriating more
brand.
fans.
Yeah.
As in November, he would pull out as the
100K to
headliner
500K.
from
I
Rolling
definitely
Loud
agree, bro.
Thailand, which is a pretty big deal, as in Asia, they don't get many rappers from the West coming, so when someone the size of Carti pulls up, there is people traveling from all across the
Bro, that's Thailand? He got that shit jumping like that in Thailand? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, boy. Price just went up. I see what's going on.
continent just so they can see him live, but what can you expect? Carti does not care about his fans. I mean, that's without even
He
going
didn't
into
show
the
up?
scam that was his All Red merch, as that stuff still hasn't shipped like 4 months later. And really, with all of that, it's now almost
Hey, this
February
nigga a real
2025,
scammer, bro.
and Carti has still not given us a date, cover art, track list, anything. He just continues teasing us even though people are starting to turn on him. I mean, if we even go back to his performance at Rolling Loud Miami, it was plastered all over social media that this was the iMusic performance. Carti is going to debut his third studio album live, but as you can guess, that didn't happen. He did preview a couple songs, but it gets to a point, like
nigga,
how many
a
times can you
legit scammer,
preview and
bro.
tease a song and expect
That's
fans
crazy.
to keep their excitement? It's just boring and repetitive, and personally from what I can see on social media, fans are genuinely beginning to turn on him. As you'll remember from the tweets and the intro,
Nigga,
him
worse than Lauryn
constantly
Hill.
lying, mixing with the fact he's a deadbeat and in general a terrible human, fans have had enough and are even questioning if a 5-year wait
Blink
is worth
some.
it for a Playboi Carti album. I mean, you could understand a long wait from someone like Ye, Travis or Frank Ocean, but Carti, he's just rapping over beats. I mean, towards the end of 2024, when all the Fridays to drop that album had officially ran out,
2024 is the year of being fed up.
this like trend that if he doesn't drop, we need to do these things like unfollow him and tweet.
Hey, niggas so fed up. Niggas got a game plan. Unfollow all his social. Comment I am a liar afterwards on all his social. Get I am a liar trending on X. Also comment on big pages that he could watch like Hood, Niggas, Academics, and Rap, but also his collaborators like Sex is Death. Post a ton of Carti hate content. This not gonna make him drop an album. This is a horrible plan. What the fuck y'all think he's gonna do? I go pressure. Y'all stupid.
I am liar in retaliation to him not dropping.
I'm curious, with tomorrow being December 27th, do you still plan on doing this?
That nigga don't
This
give a
is
fuck.
the listed boycott plan for Playboi Carti if he doesn't drop. Now, a lot of fans were posting this very early on, like a few weeks ago, kind of, I guess a week ago to be honest. And now, people haven't been posting it. So I'm wondering, is this what's going to be happening? I don't think I'll be participating because I don't, want to unsupport my king, right? I'm still going to support him through everything. So I'll take a step back, not participate. But I'm wondering, will you guys be participating in the boycott? I guess if a lot of you do it, I'll do it out of solidarity, but I really don't want to.
Follower.
I still want to support my king. It's my king, Playboi Carti. Gotta love him.
Nigga like, yeah,
through
if y'all
thick
do it, shit,
and
I'll do
thin,
it.
But I've seen a lot less of this. I'm curious, do you guys plan on doing this, yes or no?
Now, funnily enough, it did kind of end up working as he lost followers, but come on. He's going to gain all those followers back in the next week, and I mean, when
got
he
14
announces the
million.
album, then
Got 12
everyone is going to get
million.
back on the hype train
The fuck?
anyways. Now, funnily enough, as I'm recording this video, Carti would scam his fans again. As for the Weeknd's album,
Nigga said mid recording this video, this nigga did it again. Fucking nigga. This shit crazy, bro.
him and Carti would drop these merch bundles and deluxe tracks under the name Hurry Up Tomorrow, and basically there's supposed to be 2 deluxe tracks that you can digitally download. You can either buy it for like $5 or get it with the merch bundle, and of course fans would buy these merch pieces and these songs, yet the songs would release, they would be emailed to the fans, and guess what? Carti wasn't on them. Like, it's a literal scam. They were promised to have 2 Carti songs at the weekend. These songs were sent out and Carti was not on them, nor was he on the Weeknd's album. It's literally just a plain scam. Like, there's no other way to disguise this. Now, unfortunately, the truth is, even though he hits women, is a deadbeat, a scammer, a liar, a narcissist, and really the second coming of Hitler, fans will still love him and glaze him till he dies. I'm kind of glad people are waking up to this entire situation though. I mean, some of the most popular videos on my channel are about Carti being a terrible human, so you know, I've done my job. But again, as I've said multiple times, we can all pretend to hate him and that we don't care anymore, but as soon as that album drops on Spotify, Apple Music or YouTube, we will be there streaming and listening to his album. So I guess Carti is going to win no matter what happens. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Are you still
Huey?
The rapper.
Oh, Gangstalicious?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, man. W video, bro. I ain't gonna lie. After watching that video, nigga done scammed so many people and got away with it. I'm a fan. I ain't gotta listen to no music. I'm a fucking fan. This nigga a fucking con artist. This the type
got a whole new voice.
Bro, this nigga the type of nigga who steal the Mona Lisa and get away with that shit, bro. This nigga different, bro. This nigga a real fucking con artist, bro. You gotta applaud it, bro. It's like cashing out, bro. This nigga probably averaging a couple M's off of scams. It's like, you fooled me once, shame on you. Nigga done fooled them 4-5 times and they still falling for this shit. I don't feel bad for these fans at all. At all. If you a Playboi Carti fan and you still falling for the scams, that's your ass, bro. Nigga keep lying to you. And you keep going back to him. He's gonna do the same shit. Why not? Why not? It keep working. It's like, if the shit don't work and y'all don't buy the shit, then he might, okay, I gotta be held accountable. I ain't making no money. Nigga, if I can make a couple M's scamming y'all saying I'm finna drop some shit and don't drop some shit, I'm gonna keep scamming y'all, bro. So, it is what it is. Catch me at the next Playboi Carti shit. Nah, man, Playboi Carti gotta be stopped, bro. That is funny as hell, bro.